Monica.
We are the Globalisers, reporting from Canary Wharf.
In this presentation, we're going to be discussing how Barclays are meeting the challenges of globalisation. Also, there will be a pestle analysis, Porter's five forces, and a competing values framework.
Barclays was formed in 1736 by John Freeman and Thomas Ford. Barclays' success is down to its history and expertise in banking.
Barclays fit into all parts of the competing values framework, but more into the rational goal and the internal process model. It's because Barclays has to work productively, they have to visioning, planning and goal setting, such as financial goals, but also maintaining performance, managing projects and staying close to their customers and clients.
Barclays and its competitors had money problems, and Barclays chose to raise capital of £7.3 billion from Middle Eastern investors rather than become nationalised. This deal drew fierce criticisms from Parliament. Current inflation is at 3% and current target is to reduce that figure down to 2%. VAT was reduced by Gordon Brown to 15% for 1 year to increase spending and boost the economy.
Global targets from 2008 were to reduce CO2 emissions, energy use and water use, each by 6% per employee by the end of 2012, trying to achieve 2% per year. They have managed to offset carbon emissions from its global operation in 2009. They've done this in stages, first offsetting emissions in operations in the UK, then offsetting operations in Europe, and finally in global operations.
We can analyse Barclays Bank by using Porter's five forces, by scrutinising the market and competition, which both affects profitability. Barriers of entry are high within the banking industry, with large technological investment needed. This offers Barclays the security of a low threat of possible new entrants. In India and Africa, the government and central banks control the industry. Barclays seized the opportunity to operate in these unsaturated markets through acquisitions, requiring shares in ASBA, a large African banking company. Barclays benefit from economies of scale through e-banking. This allows Barclays to communicate and serve millions of customers at a time with low costs but huge output. Unfortunately, Barclays don't offer much product differentiation. Barclays can easily be substituted by other banks. Barclays compete by rewarding customers with a chance to win tickets to Premiership games. Buyers have huge bargaining power. Consumers aim to seek low interest rates on loans and mortgages. Consumers can switch to other banks for better deals. Barclays try to keep and gain consumers by offering free credit cards and quality service. Barclays have a medium bargaining power with suppliers, as they are not recognisable in every country.
Following the 1999 anti-globalisation protests and the report demonstrating the effect capitalism had on Russia, global leaders such as Bill Clinton admitted its negative effects on the poor. Activist Naomi Klein condemned its exploitation of workers in cheapest locations. However, Barclays' natural resource investments maintain that they partner with top operational management teams. In fact, Barclays have even made an agreement with the Finance Union to avoid redundancies in countries such as India.
One of the challenges in meeting the emissions reduction has been that the economic downturn of 2009 has had an impact in the carbon management program, and the energy efficiency program didn't progress as planned in 2009. Barclays has formed some partnerships in countries where they do business, such as with SolarAid, WWF, and the Barclays International Climate Change. Barclays are taking responsibility in their own society by investing in countries where they do business, minimizing the direct and indirect impacts on the environment, and also working with their partners to build a sustainable supply chain.
Through globalisation, Barclays offers opportunities to developed and undeveloped countries by offering job opportunities, financial investments, boosting different economies, and introducing new technologies to different countries. Barclays also has to adapt to different religions and cultures. Barclays operates in compliance to the Sharia law, where Islam forbids lending money on interest. The negatives of globalisation is that it does not benefit every country, with poverty and inequality.
In order for Barclays to meet the change and challenges in globalisation, Barclays Bank should steer towards the open systems approach, because they need to be able to adapt to the change by being innovative, and they need to build trust and understand cultural differences in communities across the globe.
Thank you for watching. We are the Globalisers.